Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mehak. I hope you guys are all fine, and like always, I also hope that you guys are reading. Back with the book of the week that I finished. Now this book is a special one because I think more than a book, it felt like an experience. It's also a book that felt very lyrical, I would say, and really calms you. Like it really quiets your mind. The book that I finished is Yangdol. It's written by Pankaj Singh and illustrated by Athulya Pillai. The book is filled with beautiful watercolor illustrations, if you can see some of them. And it's a very short book. It's a very short read. I actually finished it in one setting in the car I was traveling, and I just finished it. But I think, in spite of being a very short story, this book is something that will stay with you long after you finish reading. So let's talk about what the tale is all about. So Yangdol is a story of a young girl. Now she lives with her parents in a small village. It's an Himalayan village in Ladakh, and she lives with her parents there. And it's a life which is very simple. It is surrounded by barley fields and apricot trees and sounds of yak and sheep. They have a small house, and it's surrounded by nature, and of course they live in a way where they feel that everything around them is alive, sacred, and connected. So there's a lot of respect and kindness shown towards birds and animals and nature. And one day, what happens is that some of their livestock, Yangdol's family's livestock, has been killed by the snow leopard. So there's this famous snow leopard that is found in the Himalayan mountains, and he has kind of killed the livestock. And what surprises Yangdol is that while she's heartbroken and she's like really upset about the animals who have died, she sees that her mother is offering prayer not just for the animals who have lost their life, but also to the snow leopard. That's when she gets a little miffed at her mother, and she asks her mother that why are you praying for this beast, who has killed our animals, innocent animals? Why are you praying for the snow leopard? And I think the answer that the mother gives is really what the crux of the book is, and is something that really stays with you. So she says that long before we were here, you and I were here, the birds, the beast, and everyone just lived. This is their land. And we must give back with respect to all of them, So just as this is the land of all the birds and animals and the livestock that live here, it's also the land of snow leopard. And that's why we must give it to the snow leopard also with respect and pay our due respect. And I think that is the message that really stays with you, because I think what the author is really trying to tell us is that the entire earth is like one big family, and we all are really interconnected to each other. So it's really important that we move with that thought and with that kindness in mind. Now, as the story progresses, we see Yangdol, growing up from a young girl to finally marrying and moving on, and how she later returns to take care of her aging parents, and all through the while that she's really, connected with nature, and how she moves with kindness, paying respect to the animals, to the birds. So basically, the author has beautifully shown the life in the mountain, how simple it is and how interconnected it is with nature. But I think one of the important aspect of the book is also Yangdol's deep wish of seeing the snow leopard. So she has, while growing up, she's only heard about the snow leopard in the stories and seen the footprint marks and heard many, terrifying tales of it, but she has never really spotted the snow leopard. So she really carries this wish that she really, before dying, she really wants to, spot this famous beast that she has heard so much about. So yeah, the story is also about that. Of course, I'm not going to reveal what happens towards the end, but I think the end is really special of this book. It makes you kind of emotional, but I think it's a beautiful book. Actually, interesting fact, towards the end, the author has shared that, how this story is inspired from, like where is it inspired from? It's in fact, it was 2016, and the author was in Ladakh, and he sees this photograph of Yangdol and the snow leopard, and how then he comes up with the background story of it, imagines it, and gives us this beautiful tale of Yangdol. I think this book, like I said, really stays with you. It teaches you a lesson in kindness. It teaches you a lesson how it is important for us to pay our respects to nature, to respect every creature, no matter how small or big it is. And, it also talks about simple mountain living, childhood memories. So there's a lot of nostalgia also to it. And overall, I think this book was wonderful. The only thing I would say is that, this book is priced at, I think, 800. But and that too, it's a very small book, like I said, so that might, uh, that was a little bother for me when I was picking it in the start. But when I saw the book, when I saw how special the story is, and when I saw the illustrations, it is so worth it. But I also, feel that it is so important that, a lot of publishers or well-known publishers, pick up books like these, which really, and it's because it is so important that these book reaches out to more and more people and masses. So I really hope that more and more people know about this book, this special book, Yangdol. I think it works as a perfect gift. Also, if you really want to give someone something special, like I said, the book really calms you. It's lyrical. It has this, I don't know, when I read it, it had a beautiful feeling. And like I said, it was an experience reading this book, and you have to experience this. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you have read any illustration book that you really enjoyed, and it stayed with you. For me, I think this right now is currently on the top of that list. So that's all on this wonderful book. I'm going to see you guys next week with another title. Till then, take care, bye bye, and please keep reading.